What is up, free-to-play nation? I'm the free-to-play Padawan. I love Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, but I hate spending money on mobile games. And I believe you can dominate this game without even spending a dime. You guys, Merry Christmas to everybody. Christmas is in 2 days. Is that right? Let's see. Yes, Christmas is in 2 days from now. This is going to be the closest stream to Christmas, so I will say Merry Christmas on this stream to you guys. I want to hear from you. Are there any presents that you bought for somebody else that you're excited to give to them? Do you have a kid that you have some presents for? Maybe a spouse, maybe a significant other, or a parent, or a brother or sister? Let me know if you guys have any gifts that you are excited to give out this year. And let me know if there's anything that you're hoping to get this year too. We'll have some Christmas discussion. You guys, the chat is blowing up already. I only gave you guys like 7 minutes to chat and you guys are already blowing it up. Immortal Tyranny says hello there. Merry Christmas, everyone. Alex RG says hello, everyone. Alex, we have your roster spotlight. It's going to be later in the stream after Grand Arena is the plan. Immortal Tyranny says I didn't want to let Coleman get first this time. Oh, poor Coleman. Trickster is currently on his way to Tennessee to visit family. Let's hope that doesn't impact stream quality for me. Well, I hope so too. And even if it does, man, sometimes being in the car with family is a fun time all by itself. All by itself. Right, you guys are talking about some comments here. Let's see here. If I win first place this week in JC, I'll be in Kyber next month. Trickster, wow, look at you. That's fantastic. Nick says, yo, Padawan, what's up? What's up, Nick? Good to see you, my friend. Brian Thompson's in the chat. I got my words mixed up there. Hey, everyone, what's up, Brian? Good to see you, buddy. Nick says, bought little bro a PS5. Ooh, that's exciting. I bet you he is exciting. I bet you he's super excited, or he's going to be super excited. Does he know about it yet? Tyranny says, what's up, free-to-play nation? The words every human wants and needs to hear. You guys are crazy. Crazy. Hoping to build a new PC this year. What about you? Well, I bought something for my wife. It's the only gift that I bought all year because my wife did all the Christmas shopping. She was an absolute angel and did all the Christmas shopping this year. So we have things for everybody in the family and extended family and friends. She's been rapping for days, and she's going to be rapping all the way till bedtime tonight. She is a machine. She is a machine. And I don't want to say what I got my wife because she might be listening. I don't think she is, but she might be listening. So plus I'm kind of loud. You guys know I'm loud, so I'm sure she could probably hear what's going on downstairs. So I don't want to say. I don't want to spoil it for her. He has no idea. Well, he is going to be super excited. A PS5. Are those still hard to get? I thought that those were still hard to get. I know they're expensive. I know they're definitely expensive. Padawan promised me 100,000 worth of crystals. Pay up, Padawan. Hey, free-to-play nation isn't free-to-play nation for no reason. If I had $100,000 to give away on crystals, that would be exciting. But unfortunately, I could give you 100,000 in smiles. That was a creepy smile. I don't know why I did that. How about this? Okay, maybe that's not 100,000. That's all I can give, though. That's all that I can give. Let's go ahead and get the chat going on up here. Daily Grand Arena rewards. Chromium 2 and 139 in Squad Arena. We do one Squad Arena battle per day. And so far, I've been able to stay in the top 200. If I tried harder, I might be able to get through some, get into the top 100, maybe even the top 50, but I'm losing motivation, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm losing motivation. There are 3 days this week where I did not even do my Fleet Arena climb. And not because I was busy, just because I didn't feel like it. These crystals are lower than they were last time you saw them, probably, because I'm still spending crystals the same amount. I'm at least still doing my dailies, still getting my 600 tickets. I don't know what it is. We'll talk about that more some other time. We'll talk about that more. 100,000 Wampa Roars will do fine for me. Oh my gosh, no, definitely not. Definitely, we'll see if we can get a Wampa Roar going later on. If we find a use for him in Grand Arena, chances are we will find a use for Wampa in Grand Arena today. Let's do a Fleet Arena battle. I've been getting top 20 payout most of the week this week because, like I say, 3 days of the week I didn't even try. A couple of days I did try, and I just didn't try very hard and got like top 10. So I need some crystals. And stream time is the best time to do it because that way you guys might learn a thing or two about how to use your Malevolence fleet. This is a Malevolence versus Malevolence counter. And we are mirrored. I have Sunfac, Hyena Bomber, and Vulture Droid, and they have the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to target their Sunfac. He's going to be the one I go after. I'm going to do the Turn Meter Cleanse ability. Even though we don't need a cleanse, I'm going to do the Turn Meter ability. Put some Buzzies over there on Sunfac. Put some Buzzies on everybody. And then hopefully a basic with Sunfac will finish this. Yes. So now we have the momentum advantage. We've taken out one of their 2 tanks. And we still have our full squad. Now we got to try to cleanse on Hyena Bomber if possible. Let's stun up their Hyena Bomber. I don't know if we're going to get a cleanse over there or not. Let's see what happens here. We are not. So we're going to call in Geonosian Spy. And we're going to try to take out their Hyena Bomber. This will be their other tank. And now we have both of their tanks out of the way. And we still have our full squad. So that is very good. We're going to have to get rid of this guy because he has taunt. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we can avoid him. We can go after Houndstooth instead. You never want to kill enemy Vulture Droids unless you have to, except for the main Vulture Droid. We just lost our Sunfac. That's okay. So I don't want to do this AoE ability. I just want to do a basic because I don't want to kill this Vulture Droid if I can help it. I have to kill the one on the left, but I do not have to kill the one on the right. So we're going to try to leave him alone. The reason is because the enemy Malevolence capital ship will get turn meter if you kill any Vulture Droids. So ideally, the real... Ooh, yikes. This is not looking good, you guys. This is not looking good. I tell you what, I usually bring out Soldier at this point, but I'm going to bring out Plo to try to get our Hyena Bomber back up and running. Because the Hyena Bomber was almost dead big time. And there he goes again with the Buzz Droids, but we were able to cleanse him that time. That's good. That's good. We're still going after this Vulture Droid over here. Good. Right now, Houndstooth does not have a taunt. We want to go after the real Vulture Droid. Oof, 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 oof. They are calling so many assists. All right. Let's call our real Vulture Droid to assist. Let's get turn meter for our team. Hopefully their Vulture Droid will die of his own accord, so we really just need to get Sunfac out. Houndstooth out. Okay, that's good. They killed a Vulture Droid, which means we're going to get turn meter. Spy goes under stealth, which is also good. This fight is intense, man. This is intense. Okay, here we go. This is going to take all their protection away and let us kill Houndstooth very easily. And now we can kill the real Vulture Droid, and bada bing, bada boom, we barely won that one. Woo-hoo-hoo. We barely won that one. That was intense. That was intense. Mortal Tyranny says, Padawan, if you lose motivation, you won't be able to build up your huge roster momentum you always talk about. Well, that's true. But we have built quite a... Honestly, to be honest with you guys, I have done what I set out to do with this channel. I have shown how to do the early game in order to build momentum, in order to go after whatever you want. I don't really want to tell people what to farm or suggest to people what to farm after the point where I am right now. After you get your first Galactic Legend, you've got fleets going strong. You've got Galactic Legend, you've got Guess, you've got Padme, Grievous, you've got Conquest going strong, Squad Arena, Fleet Arena, Raids going strong with Shaak Ti clones. and SLKR, by the time I get SLKR, I've kind of done what I set out to do as far as building momentum. There are still things that I can do to build even more momentum, and I plan to do that. But yeah, as far as the goal of this channel is and has been to help the early game players know how to get started in the game and have a strong start so that you can be competitive with the pay-to-play players. But some of the changes, I mean, it started with Datacrons. I'll be honest with you guys. It started with Datacrons. It felt very pay-to-win. You can participate in Datacrons free-to-play, but not to the level that pay-to-win players can. So that automatically knocks you out of the top tiers of Grand Arena if you're not pay-to-play. And then this new territory battle really is demotivating to me as a free-to-play player as well, because of all the relic requirements across the board. For you to even participate in it at certain tiers, you have to have certain relic characters, and free-to-play players have always built efficient accounts with just enough relics to get the job done for what you're trying to do, not fully relicking Relic 6, Relic 7, Relic 8 all the way across the board. That's just not within the realm of possibility for us. So I don't know. I'm losing motivation. Noah says, yo, first time I catch you live. Noah, glad to have you in the chat. I'm sorry I was on the down note there. Let's get back into the positive. Would you ever consider a new account? I have considered it, Nick. Every time, I don't want to drop this account. And I have a really hard time doing two accounts at the same time. I don't want to drop this account, but that might be a good solution to consider, is making a brand new account and maybe even dropping this account and starting again. Because like I say, I've done what I set out to do with this account. My goal is to be able to make an account that can then go after anything you want and get anything you want. But I always have said I want everything in the game. And how are you going to get everything in the game if you stop, right? For the new TB, CG wants it to be a long-term goal, so maybe it won't be so bad in the time to come. Perhaps. Maybe they'll make it a lot easier to get those relics. My guild managed to get 19 stars in the new TB. I am completely free to play, so I was quite happy with how we did. Well, congratulations. That's awesome. That is awesome. Well done. And thank you for that positive perspective. All right, let's see how much longer we have before another fleet battle. We have 3 minutes left. So let's spend some energy. I've been spending the crystals the same, so that's why I need to make sure that I get the crystal income. Otherwise, I'm going to start going backwards on my executor stash. This is my executor stash. It's somewhere around 30,000 that you need to get this executor 7 stars after you unlock all the requirements to it. To refresh the final tier enough times in order to get him to 7 stars. And that's the goal. Once I am able to get the executor after SLKR, once I'm able to get the executor, I want to go right to 7 stars. I want to hit the ground running. Because if you guys look, in my fleet arena, we're getting lots of executors. Now, this is nowhere near as tough as it is if you start fresh. People are going for executors straight away, and it's making it really tough for free-to-play players. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So far, those are all 7-star executors. 6 7-star executors. And, okay, here's a 4-star, 7. 7 in the top 20. That's not too terribly bad. This Fleet Arena shard is pretty tame in compared to a lot of your Fleet Arena shards, I'm sure. But we have enough. We have 7 in the top 20 that could lock me out of top 5 if they all were pushing hard enough to get up into the top 5, and they could just lock the rest of us out. So it's definitely time. I would say anybody who follows my plan in the future, it's more important to go for Executor before SLKR. I honestly think that Gas and Shaak Ti can do as much for you in the Sith raid, Gas or Shaak Ti, either one, depending on when you're able to start in the raid. They can do as much for you as far as getting into the top 10 that SLKR can. And that's the main reason to go for SLKR early, is for the Sith raid. Now, I still think it's really good to go for them early, but the main income for a free-to-play player is that Fleet Arena. And if you're not able to compete, then you're going to definitely have your momentum slowed down. All right, let's see here. Noah says, when do you think my roster review will come? Alex RG says more or less in 2 months. So I haven't looked at the list, but I'm going to go with Alex. Probably did the math, 1 per week. If you look at the roster spotlights, right, this week we are on Alex RG. And if I don't miss any weeks, we should be, if it's 8 weeks away, that's more or less in 2 months. Trickster said, yeah, my guild got 19 to 20 stars, mostly by deployments. The first few zones don't require many territory points, and battles aren't really impactful compared to straight deploying and platoons. My 7-month-old shard has 2 executors, and many are rushing executors, so I'm going executor in SLKR instead of vice versa. Nick, that's the way to do it. That is definitely the way to do it. I fully agree. In today's meta, you got to go for that executor early. You definitely do. So in that case, if you were following my plan, it would go Malevolence and then Executor, and then you would get Negotiator after that. You guys, we got Basilishan Fallen to 7 stars yesterday. So now it is time to look at the list and see who is next on the list. Let's have a little look. I should have been prepared with this. I forgot about this completely. All right. So if you go into Free to Play Nation Discord, I'm sorry I'm not looking at the camera here, guys, and you look at the farming guide, you'll see everything lined up in my plan as far as what order to unlock things in. And after, let's see here, after Talzin, IG-11, Cara Dune, I have nobody. This is it. That's the last one on the list. So I'm going to pick somebody. I'm going to pick Nihilus, because I just saw a video from Arnold about how great the Treya Omicron is. I've got Treya, I've got Scion, I do not have Nihilus, so I'm going to put Nihilus on the list. So what we're going to do is we're going to edit this. We're going to take Basilishan Fallen out. We're going to type in Darth and find Nihilus. Okay, confirm. Here he is. We got him at 4 stars already. So we got a ways to go. On him. Confirm the squad. There we go. I'm going to have to come up with a longer list to see where I'm going to go. This may change. The Nihilus may change. But for now, I mean, it'll take a couple of months probably to get him to 7 stars. That definitely seems worth it to get the full trio farmed up. All right, let's see here. Great choice. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for the positive feedback. Always warms my heart when you guys are so positive. I really appreciate that. All right, Cantina battles. We got to do a fleet battle. I don't want to sit here with this energy maxed out, though. Let me just spend it really quick. Spending the Cantina energy there on the blue shards. We're going to spend the regular energy here on light side 1D. This is a good node to farm when you're farming Carbonite circuit boards, and I am farming Carbonite circuit boards and have been for weeks now. Trying to get ahead, not just caught up, but I want to get ahead going on there. Right, in the mod energy, we're farming mod slicing materials. Starting to get a good number of these built up. Ooh, 1,000 of those and 875 of those. So we're going to be able to do some 6-dot mods. The most important thing that I'm considering right now for those 6-dot mods is trying to get my first order pilots 6-dotted up so that their ships are as good as possible. I want to make sure that my first order fleet, once it gets to 7 stars, is capable of taking down executors. That's the goal. That is the goal. I got to get my pilots to whatever it's going to take, get my pilots to where they need to be so that they can take on executors. And that way I'll have the Malevolence as a potential executor counter. I'll have the Finalizer as a potential executor counter. And I will have more options at that point. All right, we are farming the last couple of pieces for First Order Officer right here. How close are we going to get tonight? We are still 7 away of that piece. Was there any available in the stores? Not for crystals. I'm saving my crystals. All right, so that should be my energy spent. We can get in here and do another fleet battle. Yes, energy spent. So let's do another fleet battle. We're at rank 11. Where does this put us? DIKY. See, this is a brand new executor. A brand new executor has entered the fleet arena. DIKIY. I have not even tried against that one yet. Let's see, is there a way through here? What's number 8? Who's at number 8? The Roman. The Roman, that's our target. If I can go around an executor, I will. If I have to go through it, I have a chance. But it's only a chance. And I'd rather go for the more sure thing. Ray says, hey, what's up, Ray? Good to see you, sir. Good to see you, sir. All right, now when Fives attacks, he gives the enemy turn meter. So he's given my Vulture Droid turn meter. I'm going to use that turn meter to put Buzz Droids on Anakin. Now he has no taunting tanks in the starting 3. So that means that I should be able to go after Anakin directly. That's really good. We're going to do the double cleanse by cleansing Hyena Bomber. He's going to then go on to cleanse the weakest ally. I don't want to put Buzz Droids on everybody because that's going to give Ahsoka the ability to... Let's go ahead and stun Ahsoka. Get a stun over there. Ahsoka will use her ability that turns all the debuffs into retribution, or rather gives you retribution if you are debuffed. It cleanses herself, but it doesn't cleanse everybody. Got no assists from that. No assists, no bueno. There we go. We want Anakin to kill himself. All we need is one more turn from Anakin. Now, there's no taunting tank currently on the field. Now that Clone Sergeant is died, has lost his protection. So we should go right after Anakin, no problem. Sun Fac is holding in strong, so is Hyena Bomber. Alright, now we can finish this tank off. Go after Ahsoka, hopefully without debuffing her. That's the hope, that's the goal. Just kill her with straight damage instead of using debuffs. Alright, now they all have retribution anyway. Let's go ahead and pop a stun on the tank. The AoE feels like it's better than the basic at this point. They already have retribution, and Ahsoka just used her cleanse, so we can go ahead and put the Buzz Droids on everybody and not really worry about it. Alright, we'll finish off this tank, and then we should be able to finish off Ahsoka. There we go. Down to just 5s left. I like fighting the Negotiator better than I like fighting the Malevolence. I find that the Malevolence versus Negotiator is generally easier than Malevolence versus Malevolence. Ooh, look at this. A Finalizer up here at the top, which is great for the persons, for San Holo. He has this Finalizer that means he can beat Executors with it, but it's also great for me because that means that I can kill a Finalizer real easy with Malevolence. So that's nice. That's nice. Rogue Jedi says, hey Padawan, what's up Rogue Jedi? Good to see you, my friend. Rogue Jedi just joined the Discord server. Well, welcome. Yeah, definitely. Glad to have you as part of Free to Play Nation. We are glad for your experience and your wisdom that you're going to share with the group, and everybody here is happy to answer any questions that you have as well. All right, so let's do the shops before they change. Oh, they just turned over. Okay. Well, then let's do them anyway, because shops are important. And then after the next Fleet Arena battle, we're going to do the Mother Talzin character spotlight. You guys voted on Mother Talzin, and so that's who we're going to go after tonight. We're going to learn about Mother Talzin, learn how she works, and what makes her tick. All right, in the guild activity, I have now that they've doubled a lot of this gear, I am very happy to buy Mark IV Bacta-gels. All this gear that's down here that's cheap. I like to have 50 of these, and these Mark VII Blast Techs, I like to buy them infinitely. This Mark VII Blast Tech weapon mod is a really good relic scrapping piece of gear, so I'll buy these as often as they show up to, I mean, I'll never have 1,000 of them because I'm always going to scrap them for more relic stuff. Oh, I really do love this game. This is a fun game, you guys. This is a fun game. Okay, Squad Arena, you guys are helping me find the love. You're helping me find the love. In Galactic War, I have not been spending my currency properly. So you can see I have a lot of currency. The best thing to do, I think, after you get everything you want out of here, is to go ahead and spend your currency on the 3 ships every time. Because they give you slightly more shard shop currency when they convert. 4 ship shards gives you slightly more than 10 character shards in shard shop currency. All right, I'm going to buy a Zeta mat with my Fleet Arena currency. You guys can tell I have been losing motivation. I have not been in these shops spending the currency like I need to be. All right, so we have plenty of the Mark 9 Kyrotech battle computers. I want to buy the shock prods, the Kyrotech shock prods, at this node whenever I can, but it's not currently what's there. So as far as get to, Rolo is done, Malevolence is done, and Negotiator is done. So that means that I can now spend it on gear, and my gear of choice is the Kyrotech shock prods. The shock prods, yeah. In the Grand Arena store, I buy these pulse modulators, once again, trying to get more 6-dot mod potential. My mods are in bad shape speed-wise. My 6-dot mods compared to my fast 6-dot mods are 2 totally different things. But I'm primarily using 6-dot mods for my pilots in order to get my pilots more stats for their ships, more than I'm trying to only 6-dot good fast mods. I'm not doing that. I'm 6-dotting all kinds of mods that I maybe shouldn't have. But if you have the 6-dot materials, and if that's your strategy that you're going for, 2,300, I'll take it. If that's the strategy you're going for, then go for it. All right, and in the shard shop, I am trying to focus primarily on, gosh, it's been a while since I looked at it in this format. I'm used to looking at it on my phone, so everything's in a little bit different place. But there's pieces of gear for 360. This square right here that has this Mark 12 Armatech armor plating salvage is definitely a good square to buy. Most of the time what's in there is worth it. And that's all that I'm interested in right here today. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and buy some of these Mark 12 because I'm low on them. They are expensive, but I'm low on them. All right, Conquest, we don't have enough currency for anything. And Datacrons, I am not really spending currency on Datacrons right now. I've got 10 million data cash. Maybe we work on some Datacrons tonight. Night Snipe says, just stopping by to say hi. How's everyone doing? Also, Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas to you too, sir. Merry Christmas to you too. Geomaster says, hello there, and Merry Christmas, Padawan. Thank you, Geomaster. Merry Christmas to you as well. Tyranny says, Padawan, I am currently only running 1 account, but I've been promised somebody's account, plus I'm starting a new alt account in January, so in a few weeks I'll be running 3 accounts. Holy moly, man. That is bonkers. 3 accounts. That's a big commitment. Some people can do it. More power to you if you can do it. I can't even run 2. I find it difficult to fully commit to more than 1, and I lately have been finding it difficult to fully commit even to 1. All right, so what we're going to do, we have 2 minutes. Let's go ahead and start the Mother Talzin character spotlight. I'm going to start by looking at some of her skills, but we won't go into any kind of battles right now. Let's start with looking at her lead, because that's, in my opinion, the most important thing to know about Mother Talzin. And it looks like we can take her up a gear tier, so why not? Let's do it. Take her up to gear 10. Should I do it without looking? Take her to gear 11. Gear 11 it is. I don't want to take her to gear 12, even though she looks like she could go to gear 12. I'm not going to take her to gear 12. We're just going to leave her at gear 11. That's fine for now. I want to have a gear 11 Night Sister team. That's what I want. I'm not that far away from it either. Okay, gosh, look at this. Look at this leadership ability. Okay. Night Sister allies have 50% potency, plus 50%. That's huge. That's a lot of potency. And plus 30 speed. That's huge too. So have her fast, the Night Sisters are. Under Mother Talzin, they are 30 speed faster. When a Night Sister uses a special ability, they inflict Plague on the selected target for 3 turns, which can't be evaded. It can be resisted. It cannot be evaded. When an enemy resists a detrimental effect, Night Sister allies gain 5% turn meter. So this is a good turn meter gain mechanic that helps your Night Sisters take a lot of turns, especially if they're attempting a lot of debuffs that are failing. When a Night Sister ally uses a basic ability during their turn, a random defeated Night Sister ally is revived with 50% health and called to assist. Then, the revived ally is immediately defeated unless an enemy was defeated. The revived ally cannot be revived by this effect again until the end of the next turn. So this is what I think I was having a hard time understanding, why they were coming back half the time and not the other half the time. It's because the revived ally cannot be revived by this effect again until the end of the next turn. So we'll see how that plays out when we're actually playing with them. We'll see how that plays out. Alright, so that is her leadership ability, and before we go into any more of her abilities, I want to take them into a battle so we can see that leadership ability at work. Alright, San Holo, we have 2 more battles. This is going to be trying for number 4, I think. Trying for number 4, that would be great. I don't think I've gotten top 5 most of the week. Most of the week I haven't gotten top 5. Finalizer versus Malevolence. So this looks like it is a anti-executor finalizer. So this is nothing to sneeze at. This is definitely something to be careful with. Let's go ahead and put the Buzz Droids on everybody. Alright, they are all debuffed. Let's go ahead and try to get this tank. I say go ahead a lot. I'm realizing that tonight. I say go ahead a lot. But that's what I do. I guess I'll just that's what I say. Go ahead. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, they're going to bring it. Ooh, Ahsoka. Now that's interesting. That must be part of their anti-executor strategy. Can we go ahead and get this scallywag out of here? Going after OG Kylo's ship. Got it out. Good. We still have to take out the tank. That's fine. We'll take him out with Spy's Mass Assist. Now can we get out... Ooh. Kylo unmasked. His ship is really ramping up damage. We got to get it out of here before it's too late. Can we put a stun on it? Yes, the stun is good. The stun is definitely good. Ooh, 125,000 damage from a Vulture Droid basic. That was great damage, you guys. That was great damage. All right, we're going to go ahead and debuff her because she's the only one. Usually you don't want to debuff Ahsoka. But in this case, it's a pretty overwhelming victory. Nothing to be concerned about. There we go. She's gone. So now that snags us rank 4. And we have a chance at rank 1. But let's see if there's maybe a better option here. Rank 2 is a much more reliable option than rank 1. So we'll probably sissy out and go after rank 2 instead of rank 1. But let's do this Night Sister character spotlight by going to events. And we're going to go to Ilum Jedi. Now, I wouldn't normally use the Night Sisters to try to take out this team. The tenacity up is going to be a problem, but based on what we just learned, the tenacity up is going to cause us to get a lot of turn meter. So we're going to try it on this tier first. Mother Talzin. We're going to put the tenacity down second. And then Old Daka, Asajj, and Spirit. Got some good music for the Night Sisters. You guys ready for this? Finalizer versus Malevolence is like a 20% win. Malevolence versus Finalizer is almost 100%. Well, that's fantastic. Okay, let's see what this is all about first. Hesitation, minus 5% offense. Oh, we can't gain bonus turn meter. That sucks. Can't assist or gain bonus turn meter. All right. Well, that's going to be unfortunate, but it's good that it's against them as well. Let's try to put Plague on everybody. Got Plague on everybody. Nice. Okay. Let's put Tenacity down on Revan. Can't assist. Can't assist, guys. Okay, there's Tenacity up. Can we get a stun over here on Yoda? So right now, part of her leadership is not even taking place, but part of it still is. We still have the plus 30 speed. We still have, let's just do a basic. We can't assist, so we might as well just use a basic. All right, next time Mother Talzin takes a turn, I'm going to actually see what her basic does instead of just using it. I get too excited and I just push buttons. Okay, there goes Savior. We need to use specials so that we can get rid of this debuff. Okay, let's look at this special. What it does normally outside of the parameters of this Galactic Challenge. Deal special damage to target enemy and call all other Night Sister allies to assist. If any enemies are defeated, all Night Sister allies are revived and recover 100% health. So this is a revive through an attack. Now, if they were able to assist, if this debuff here, hesitation, was not on the field, this is a Galactic Challenge special. If that debuff was not on the field, they would be able to all assist on that, and we probably would have got Yoda out of there. Let's go ahead and pop a heal. Let's take all their buffs away. Just a basic. I forgot to look again. Okay. Let's see if we can go after Barriss. She's looking pretty weak. Is he immune to Tenacity down? No, he's not. All right. Let's get Plague out there. I want to try this on a higher tier difficulty level because this is a little too easy for my Night Sisters here. If the Night Sisters die, they'll lose the modifier? Ooh, that would be good. That would be good. Yeah, this is a really annoying Jedi Knight Revan team. Well, on this low tier that I selected, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Let's see what Mother Talzin does on her basic. Okay, let's see. No, they kept it. They kept the debuff, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and pop a heal. Use another special. Use a special over here with Spirit. Spirit is like so squishy. She's going to die super easy, but she hits hard for her low gear level. Ooh, Zombie getting a kill. All right, Zombie. Get it, girl. I forgot to look at what Mother Talzin's basic does. I'm so bad, you guys. I'm so bad. Let's try this again to the next tier up. Let's try it again the next tier up. Complete the battle. That's all we got. And then I want to try it with the droids because we have a nice droid team. I don't know how to get the dots with droids though. Not with the droids that I have. We're gonna have to do that some other way. Alright, the next tier up, they still don't have their Zetas. So this is still a heavily crippled Jedi Knight Revan team. But they must be fast, because he starts off... My Asajj actually starts, okay. Got some Plague on Revan. Let's see what her basic does. I don't want to use it, but I want to see what it does. Deal special damage to the target enemy, and if they were plagued, inflict plague for 3 turns. Deal special damage to all plagued enemies, which can't be countered. That's nice. That's a nice basic. An AoE basic if they're all plagued? Let's see if we can get them all plagued. All right. Mother Talzin basic for the win. All right. We're getting lots of Plague on Revan. Let's do like we did before and go after Yoda first. Vader for dots? Yeah, that's a good idea. Higher tiers is harder because the first death will revive thanks to Jedi Knight Revan, and Jolee can also revive. That's true. Without the Zeta, Jolee can't even revive. Alright, so this should damage everybody that's plagued. It did. Nice. Nice. Man, Yoda's thick. Yoda is hard to kill. Hard to kill. My Night Sisters do not hit hard. They do not hit hard. Let's just do the basic again. That's pretty cool. Alright. Barris pops a heal. We don't like that. Can't counter. You're not supposed to be able to counter with this ability. Oh, assist. They can still attack out of turn. They just can't assist. Interesting. Alright. So... can we still inflict plague? Yeah, we still inflict plague because it cannot be evaded. So let's put a little more plague on him. Can this be evaded? Apparently it can, but the plague cannot. Alright, let's pop a heal. There we go. Alright, there goes Yoda. Put some more plagues out there, maybe? Man, we are not getting rid of this special. Let's pop a heal over here on Zombie. More plague for Revan. Let's go after Jolee. Let's just put it on auto at this point and watch the Night Sisters work. Let's just put it on auto, and then we're going to go in there and do another... this plague is just slowly killing this team. Then we're going to do another Fleet Arena battle, and then we're going to come back and try another higher tier with these Night Sisters. Because I'm learning how to use these Night Sisters as we go, you guys. And Mother Talzin has at least one more unique that we haven't even discussed yet. Coleman Traver says, good evening. And Immortal Tyranny says, hello, Coleman. You most certainly were not first. Oh, take it. Coleman says, don't rub it in. Yikes. Yikes. All right, one battle remaining. We're going to go for Habib at rank 2. Man, so much of Fleet Arena's success is just trying. I mean, if you push and you push hard and you even use refreshes sometimes, you can crawl and scratch your way to the top. Just like my man Habib, who is still, to my knowledge, not in the Fleet Arena Shard, the Discord. He's in the Fleet Arena Shard, he's just not in the Fleet Arena Shard Discord. And he still makes it up to the top. Because he is crawling and scratching his way up. I don't know what the right move is here with Houndstooth in the starting 3. I feel like it's still to go after Sunfac like that. The downside is then you get buff immunity on Sunfac, and then he won't taunt. And then he gets cleansed. That's okay. It's the triple tank starting 3. Which Vulture Droid is this? Okay, we're just going to use a basic over here on Hyena Bomber. Try to get some more of this overcharge on the field. Overcharge stacks anytime there's overcharge on the field and somebody uses a basic. That person who uses a basic gets more overcharge. So it's easy to get overcharge stacked up on your Vulture Droids because they like to assist a lot. Alright, who is this going to land on? Spy is going to put the taunt on... unfortunately, a Vulture Droid that we do not want to kill. So Sunfac gets the barrage. Here is the Razor Crest. Alright, the Hyena Bomber is out of there. Razor Crest is under stealth. We don't want to kill this Vulture, so Houndstooth is the only alternative here. I got a feeling Habib is going for the Executor as well. A lot of people are on the cusp of the Executor right now. I'm going to be probably the 15th or 16th, maybe even the 20th Executor in the Shard. So I've really got to polish up my That was good damage. That was good damage. I really got to polish up my anti-executor counters. Man, we're looking kind of rough. Let's heal up. Let's heal up because we're looking a little rough. Put the taunt over here on Hyena Bomber. There are no real Vulture Droids on the enemy side. So that means that the only one we have to kill is Razor Crest. Killed him once. All we got to do is kill him one more time. Let's do the cleanse here on Hyena Bomber. And turn meter for the team. There we go. There we go. There's rank 2. Rogue Jedi says, Padawan, when are you planning on getting Executor or Profundity? I'm planning on getting the Executor after SLKR. So currently, for the Executor progress, I have my Bosk up to Relic, and I have my TIE Fighter Pilot up to Relic, just because I love TIE Fighter Pilot, and I wanted to have a Relic TIE Fighter Pilot. Where is he? There he is. Down here. TIE Fighter Pilot at Relic 5. So I have a little bit of Executor progress. I also have the Razor Crest fully farmed. Let's look at my bounty hunters. I have the Razor Crest fully farmed and ready to go, but I do not have BAM unlocked. I'm currently working on the characters to unlock BAM. Once I get BAM unlocked, and this IG-2000 is a problematic ship as well, it's going to be a while. So basically, this is my big hold up for the Executor right now. It's the IG-2000. Once I get him to 7 stars, I'm going to try to have the rest of the stuff kind of planned out to where by the time I get him to 7 stars, which is going to be probably 3.5 months, 4 months, something like that, I'll have him at 7 stars just from normal farming. Hopefully things will kind of line up to where I can get the Executor about that point. That's the hope. That's the hope. Plus buff immunity on Houndstooth would mean he'd die the next turn. That's true, Trickster. But here's the thing about Houndstooth. When he's not taunting, he has a lot of extra tenacity. So I have tried many times to land that buff immunity on Houndstooth before he's taunting, and I never, ever land it. I just don't. It doesn't land. So it's in his unique here, I think. He has plus 50% tenacity while he's not taunting. So that I end up getting the Buzz Droids because they're irresistible, right? But if you don't get the buff immunity, it's kind of a waste. But then Sunfat gets the Buzz Droids, and then he gets cleansed by the Malevolence. So that's a waste too. I don't know. I don't know what the right move is with the starting 3 of Houndstooth of the starting 3. I still haven't figured out what the best strategy is there. Tommy Talk says, speaking of Executor, do you already know what your next big project will be after you unlock SLKR and Executor? Well, I'll tell you guys, big project, like Galactic Legend level, no. But I'm planning on getting my Night Sisters, at least Daka and Zombie, up to the level that SLKR will use them, so Relic 5 plus. And I'm planning on getting my CLS team up and running. I don't have CLS. At all. But if you look at my Rebels, I've got C-3PO. He's already farmed up. I've got Han Solo. He's already farmed up. Chewbacca is already 7 stars. And 3PO and Chewie's already 7 stars. So I've got the team. I just need to get the leader. I have my Farm Boy Luke done. I have my Stormtrooper Han done. Now, not geared, but they're starred. Leia is starred as well. She's down here somewhere. Old Ben is done. And then R2-D2 is just a matter of doing the event. I've got the Empire. So I could go get CLS whenever I wanted to. If I gave it a couple of weeks of gearing these characters to a reasonable level for the event, I could go get CLS. But there's so many other things going on in the account right now, I just don't feel like it's the right time to get that CLS team. Plus, then I would have to replace my C-3PO, probably with Shaak Ti in my Padme team, but I'd really like to replace him with either Yoda or Bastila. Not Bastila. Barris. Yoda or Barris. So there's a lot of moving parts going on right now, but the next big project is either going to be JMK or JML. I want it to be a light side GL. I don't really want it to be Rey. It's going to be either JMK or JML, depending on what I want in my roster more at that point. I've already got a couple of JMK requirements done or close, and but JML kind of makes more sense in the direction I want to go. I want a Mon Mothma team. I want a CLS team. I want the Millennium Falcon. I want the Rebel Fleet. So it'll probably be JML. Plus, I'm awfully far from Cat. Let's see here. Ahsoka. Is that how you spell Ahsoka? Let's find out. Yeah. Commander Ahsoka Tano, 97 out of 330. So I don't want to worry about JMK until I can get Cat. And so probably JML. To answer your question a long way around, probably JML. Immortal Tyranny says, other than unlocking Executor next month, I probably won't do much else, so I've decided that you can do my roster spotlight whenever you want to. Okay. All right, well, we'll probably stick with, what is it, the 11th of January? That's a couple weeks from now. That's good to know, though. Alex RG just got boxed to 7 stars on my alt, and today is Han Solo shards in Fleet, so I'm getting both Chewbacca and Han Solo to 7 stars, which is massive for my plans. Alex, that's awesome. That is awesome. Coleman Traber can recommend the CLS team. Who are you going to replace 3PO in your Padme team? Shock? Barris? Yeah, probably. I'm working on farming Barris slowly right now out of the guild activity store. I didn't even look to see if she was here right now. I've got her 5 stars, I think. But I like Barris. In the Padme team for sure. Could be R2D2. You know, a lot of good options. Yoda? A lot of good options. What am I doing here? We wanted to finish our character spotlight. So let's get back into the events. Check the fleet climb, done. Dailies, done. Mother Taliesin spotlight, almost done. We're going to try 1 tier higher. Now this tier is going to change everything. They get their Zetas on this. Look, they go from no Zetas to all of their Zetas. This is going to be tough. Woo! Okay. We're going to lose this one, but at least maybe we can see a little bit more about how these Night Sisters work. Conja Club's in the chat. Hey, Padawan, Merry Christmas. Thank you, sir. Merry Christmas to you as well. One of the biggest things for JML is to get 1 farm. Did you have both done? No? Yes, I do. You're right. I was waiting on JML for that reason, and those farms are done. Wampa and Hermit Yoda. You're right. Absolutely. Trickster says, hey, once you get Cat, she will be really good with Padme. That's also true. That's another reason maybe to postpone JMK, is because even once I get Cat, maybe there's a better option. All right, so Savior is now active. We're going to have to kill the squishiest one. I'm thinking it might be Yoda, so let's try to get some Plague on Yoda. No, it was resisted. Of course, because of the tenacity up. Interesting. Okay. So, what's the play here? Is this going to... No, that's not going to dispel. Okay, this will dispel all the buffs. Thank you, Asajj. Alright, zombie. We lost 1 zombie. We lost 2 zombies, so... we're losing people so fast. This is not going to go well. I can tell you right now. Oh my goodness. Alright, can we get a stun on Yoda? No stun. Let's just get some damage on Yoda. Okay. So, now that we've lost somebody, this is where the Night Sisters really are supposed to kick in. Let's see if we can get some plagues out there. Can't lose Daka. We can't lose Daka. That's who we can't lose. Alright, well we've definitely lost this one. Oh, they can't assist! Look, they revive, but they don't assist. Look at that. Oh gosh, that was not even close. The Zetas on the Jedi Knight Revan team really mess us up. Okay, well let's go ahead and look at Mother Talzin's unique away from a battle. And then we'll see if there's any reason to go back in. Alright, so Night Sisters. There you are. Mother Talzin. I guess we might as well see if any of these pieces of gear are like super cheap. Yeah, like this one. We can make bunches of those. This Mark 6 fusion furnace. Yeah, we can afford that. This Mark 5 stun gun. We have so many Carbantis, you guys. We've got 1,300 Carbantis. So we're going to go ahead and put that on her. And this one, I believe, is the one that we want to not do. Yeah, that's the one we want to not do. All right, so she's 11.5. How about that? She's semi-functional. Okay, Plague Bearer. This is a unique. At the start of each enemy turn, if they're plagued and Talzin is active, they spread the plague to another random enemy, which can't be evaded or resisted. When any unit falls below half health, Talzin gains 35% turn meter. So that anti-turn meter, can't gain bonus turn meter, really hurt us in that battle. That definitely really hurt us. And Galactic War is just not going to present us with enough of a challenge. So we're going to have to let that be as much as we're learning about Mother Talzin. So this is her Revive Spirit Blade Assault. This is her AoE Plague ability. This attack ignores protection, which is really interesting. If you get a really hard-hitting Talzin, and you have a couple different characters on the team that ignore protection, attack under health, you could potentially kill somebody underneath their protection. It's very hard to do, but you could potentially do it. Plague damages them under their protection as well, I believe. Let's see. Plague. Unit loses 5% health when inflicted and at the start of their turn. It is immune to allied dispels and loses all stacks of plague when healed to full health. So the plague doesn't go away until... well, it says it only inflicts plague for 3 turns. Interesting. So I guess the plague does go away of its own accord, but it keeps on spreading to other people. So it kind of perpetuates itself. But yeah, they lose 5% health, so they can die from plague even if they have protection, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Let's see here. Trickster says, honestly, I wouldn't delay JMK. Once you get JMK, Padme, Cat, and Ahsoka can go with him for one absolutely amazing team. And Jedi Knight Anakin can go with your then Relic Qui-Gon Jinn. Good point. Also, I just found out there's a text limit. Coleman Traber, yes, but he will probably not have Cat when he gets JMK. That's true. But JMK, Night Snipe can attest to it if Night Snipe is still here. JMK is still a fantastic team without Cat. I'm not saying he's a bad team without Cat. But if you start talking about no Cat, you start thinking about who's going to replace Cat. Gas? I want Gas to have his own team. Ki-Adi-Mundi? I don't have him. Anakin? He's better with Qui-Gon. You know, you start wondering who's supposed to fill that last slot. There's a lot of good options, though. You can put some... Bad Batch in there with him. You could run JMK with the Bad Batch. That would be a good team. So anyway. Mortal Tyranny says, Padawan, has anyone ever reviewed your roster in a video? No, sir. I have not had any roster reviews that I'm aware of. Not that I'm aware of. Just started a new account on Sunday and started my squad arena shard at rank 103. Rogue Jedi, that's awesome. Got to first on day 1. Dude, Rogue Jedi, that is a super strong way to start. Congratulations, that is awesome. Tyranny says the 20th of January. Yeah, we'll stick with the 20th. That'll be good. That'll be good. JML plus no is greater than no Cat JMK, especially if you take into account the teams the requirements give you. Yeah, plus I want him. I love Luke. So I want Jedi Knight Luke. I want Commander Luke. And I want Jedi Master Luke. Honestly, he's the one that I want the least, probably, like, based on the movies. But I love Luke Skywalker. He's my favorite. He's, like, my favorite Star Wars character. Time for Padawan for review to review his own roster. Yeah, I don't know. That would be weird. That would be weird. All right, rank 2. And we secured it, so that's fantastic. Let's get into this grand arena. View current round. All right. So if we look at Ruz, we smile when we see that there's no Galactic Legend in the arena. That means probably that he doesn't have one, right? So we're going to look. We're looking at a 6.6 million roster. He's got all kinds of stuff, but no Galactic Legends. So then we say to ourselves, maybe there's a chance. Maybe there's a chance. He's got a gas coming up. Congratulations on your gas if you somehow see this video. Congratulations. He's got Night Sisters up and running. He's got Nest and Wampa. He's got a lot of toys. But there is a chance that he can't get through my gas. Let's see what his CLS team is looking like, because I'm not sure. I know he can get through my Padme easily. But if he doesn't have the right CLS team, okay, without full relics on this CLS team, I don't think he's going to get through my gas. He may still get through my gas with the CLS team. But if my gas holds, then that means that all we have to do is do well on offense. He's got the Negotiator in fleet. Let's see what other ships he's got. Capital ships. He's got the Chimera, the Negotiator, the Malevolence. Dang it. Home One, and the Executrix, and the Endurance, all at a high-ish level. Ready to go. Okay. So, he is a worthy opponent, but this is not an unwinnable fight at this point. I have not looked at the defense. Let's see what we're looking at here. Would you ever want anyone to review your roster? Sure. Yeah, the roster review lists are so long out there. It doesn't matter who you're talking about. The lists are so long. So I just don't, I don't know. I think it'd be fun, but I feel like the people that review rosters have a very specific thing that they're looking for when they're reviewing a roster. Kind of like I do. I mean, I'm trying not to be that way, but I get super excited when somebody's kind of following my path, you know? But they're looking for Galactic Legends before 2 million GP. They're looking for, you know, no 6-dot mods that are not at least 15 speed or higher or whatever. And they're like, well, you're a bad player because this, or you're a bad player because that. And I'm just not really interested in hearing what if other people want to be negative about it, you know? So I guess I'm a little bit afraid. To get a roster review from a lot of the people that I watch, like Darth Loquitur or Kimchi. Kimchi isn't as, he's a very generous roster reviewer as well. Roster showcase, I think he calls them roster showcases. But anyway, Padawan did his own roster review on his anniversary. I think I did. GBA is the first tune. Is funny to see. That's true. Look at his guild name. Let's look at the guild name. Let's see here. Tyranny says, Padawan, I can get Darth Kimchi to review your roster eventually if you want. I mean, sure, if you want to put my name on the list. I'm sure it's a very long list for Kimchi, because that's what he's famous for. That is what he's famous for. The guild name is Italian Pizza. I love it. Ha! I love it. I like this player. They got style. Yeah, Tyranny, I wouldn't if you want to put my name on the list, that would be great. Sure, if you want to do that. If there's anybody that would like to review my roster, it would be Kimchi, for sure. But I'm sure it's such a long list. Okay, let's get in here and see what we're dealing with. We have a full-on Grievous team. I'm thinking Wampa for that. We have a full-on Geos team. I'm thinking Vader for that, depending on the speeds. Now let's see what we have in the north. Oh my gosh, full-on Padme team. There's that gas team. Wow. I think I'm going to have to go south. And then come back to the north and see if there's anything we can do. Because I don't like this zone. I think there's actually more points to the north. But if we can hold them on ships and we can get 2 zones, then we'll get the clear. Because I don't think they can get through my gas. I don't think. We're going to start off with this Wampa. And we're going to see how this goes. Wampa versus Grievous. We're going to get some Wampa roars in here. At least one. At least one Wampa roar. All right. Wampa versus Grievous is almost a guaranteed win. Almost a guaranteed win. It's not going to be full banners, though, because I've already lost some protection. All right, there's a counterattack. All right, here we go. We got a roar. Let's listen for it. Oh, I could barely hear it. Could I even hear it? I don't know. We're going to have to help him out next time. All right, Wampa's hanging in there, counterattacking his way to greatness. Here we go. Roar! There we go. There we go, Wampa. All right. We got a roar. We can't base it because we can't get any. Oh no! I said it was almost guaranteed, and then we lost it. Oh, Droideka. Oh man, that's problematic. I should have saved my icebreaker. This is a disappointed Padawan. This is a disappointed Padawan. All right. For cleanup. What can we do for cleanup? I'm thinking Geos. That sucks. Wampa versus GG plus Droideka is a bad matchup. Well, now I know. Now I know. Easier team now, but still not easy. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It is an easier team. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit and try the bounty hunters. They're too squishy to take too many. I'm gonna bring in Fennec Shand. They're too squishy to bring in too many. To have too many AoEs. I don't even know if they could survive one AoE. But the goal here is, the plan here is that Droideka is going to be oh no, we got to go for the weakest enemy. We should be able to go for the weakest enemy. Okay, that was a favorable situation there. Okay, we can go for the weakest. That was favorable how that worked out. All right, let's do a little healing. All right, there's the contract. Can we get an ability block? That would be good. Yes, we got it. All right, we don't want to kill anybody right now. Okay, just go easy. Go easy on him. Got to get to Mando's turn. Here we go. And then Grievous. Out of there. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, that worked out well. Let's save the Dispel in case he gets frisky with it. This is a little bit of healing. This will be a little bit of healing. All right, 42. We got almost full banners for the cleanup. I'll take it. I will take it. All right, let's see here. The worst is that B1 gets 100 stacks again. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Tyranny says, I've added you to Kimchi's list. Thank you, Tyranny. I appreciate it, sir, very much. Very much. Okay, so we got a relatively cheap cleanup. We're back on track. Wampa let me down. I let Wampa down. I used the wrong ability at the wrong time. That was what I did. That was the problem. All right, let's look at the speeds on this team. I'm nervous. 276. That's too fast. That's too fast on that Brute Alpha. So we're going to have to bring in the full Empire team. We haven't done this in a while. We usually just bring in Vader Datacron. But we can't even use Vader Datacron because we have to bring in the Empire team. Let's make sure nobody else is like blazing fast to surprise us. 202. All right, let's see here. And soldier is 211. Okay, so 276 is the speed to beat. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to do this. Empire. I said umpire. Let's just count it up here. This is Vader plus 16 plus 8. So that's Vader plus 24. Is that 276? 243. Nope. Nope. Okay, so we got to bring in the full team. And therefore, we're going to bring in no Datacron. We're going to bring in Palpatine. We're going to bring in Thrawn. And we're going to bring in Mara Jade. And TIE Fighter Pilot is going to be out of luck. Okay, here we go. Droideka makes it much trickier. Yeah. Coleman Traber cleaned up GG with Bounty Hunters recently. Really smooth. Very nice. Very nice. Palt, Mara, Thrawn, Watt, Pretant. Well, we are able to get the speed. We just didn't bring the Datacron. Okay, so we're going to open up with the Force Crush. Then we're going to do the Merciless. I'm going to do Basic. 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 We need to get this basic right here. We need to get this ability block, and we got it. Good. Okay, basic and basic. And then I'm going to Force Crush. And then throw. And then go back into Merciless. Basic. 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 Basic over here. Basic over here. And then Force Crush. And then throw. Okay. Who's closest to taking a turn? Poggle, perhaps? Let's go ahead and give this back to Vader. So we can top off his protection. Alright, let's see if we can get a stun over here on Sunfax so we don't take a counterattack. We're going to try for some more stuns, take some turn meter away. And let's finish with a flourish. Finish with a big bomb. Yes. 65 banners. It's not as good as Vader solo with 69 banners, but we'll take it. Still good control. Still good control. That way you could save Vader. That way you could have saved Vader. Oh, I could have saved Vader if I did Palt, Mara, Thrawn, Watt, Preton. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Okay. All right, who do we have on the back wall? We have CLS. And we have... Wow, he put some relatively tough stuff on defense. I'm scared of this CLS team. I'm gonna go ahead and bring the full power. I'm gonna bring the full power of Grievous, and that's gonna leave us nothing for the top wall. But this is the plan. We're going south. We're going south, and we're hoping for the best. So where's Grievous? Here he is. Here he is. Tricksters never lost that matchup. Well, I just showed you how to do it. I showed you how to lose that matchup. Alright, we got our Datacron. This Datacron doesn't do much, but it does add health, potency, and tenacity, all of which are important for Grievous and his team. That means he ain't getting through your gas, though. That's true. That's true. You could throw an extra time during the first Merciless. I could have, but I didn't want to mess anything up. I'm not used to doing that. And I didn't want to, like, kill somebody early and then therefore make it to where I didn't have enough ability blocks around the field. I know I could have done it different, and there's a better way to do it for sure. For sure, for sure. All right, we can do this AoE because we're stealth, so we're not going to take those counterattacks. Same thing here. We can do this target lock. Let's see if we can target lock Chewbacca. And there's nobody to heal. We cannot heal BB-8 with that heal. All right, let's do the AoE. So if they're target locked, they can't counterattack. So it's worth it, I think, to go ahead and do this AoE and get a bunch of Turn Meter here. Let's go ahead and heal him up. Going after Chewbacca first. A basic will kill him. So let's just use a basic. We'll save the special. BB-8's about to eat it. BB-8 ate it. That's alright. He got us up and running. I probably could have 4-manned this. See if we can get 3PO and Chewie stunned. That's good. Excellent. Bad banners. So we got through CLS. I'm terrified of CLS, so I'm going to bring the heat every time. Alright, and then that leaves us Geos here. Geos do really well against bounty hunters because they just plow through. Bossk's survivability just isn't a factor. Dengar's going to be a concern because Dengar's going to prevent my spy from being stealthed. So we need to not hit Dengar with any kind of critical attacks, or else he's going to go stealth and then Spy will not be able to go stealth. I want Spy to go stealth so that I can use that Silent Strike. Alright, so we don't want to attack Dengar. Let's see if we can get an ability block on Bossk. Yes. Alright. Ability block on IG. Don't do the AoE. Just a basic. No ability block over there on IG. Might as well just kill him, I guess. Can we ability block Boba Fett? Yes, we can. Alright. Let's do another ability block on Bossk. Alright, so they're going to steal our banners with Dengar, so we really need to save our heal till after that. Do we have enough to go ahead and get Bossk out of here? Nowhere near enough, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and get him out this way. Alright, there's the banner steal. Get Dengar back out of stealth. There's one kill on Boba Fett. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and pop the heal now. Should have waited for those bombs to go off. Doggone it. That was foolish. I should have waited for those bombs to go off. That's alright. We should be able to just go basics until we are ready to go. Until we're fully healed up again. Because Dengar is basically unkillable as long as he's got, from regular attacks. Well, looks like we're killing him. I might as well go ahead and try to finish him off. I think we're all at full health except for the tank. And in this case, the tank does not count for banners. So we should get max banners from this. 649,000 damage. You guys see that? Spy. Ooh, baby. Killing it. Killing it. Wow, this Grand Arena went really fast, you guys. I was not expecting it to go this fast. We might have time for 2 roster spotlights tonight. Alright, now I gotta try it. I try it every time, and it goes terribly, especially with C-3PO. C-3PO makes it impossible. I wanted to try Nest against Padme, but Nest doesn't do anything against Padme if C-3PO's there. So who do I use Nest with? Who do I use Nest against? Tenacity down on Night Sisters makes Nest unusable here. You can't use Nest against Gas because Rex is going to Rexecute. And I just can't use Nest anywhere. I can't use Nest anywhere. Alright, so I'm thinking first order against gas. I think that honestly is my best chance here. First order against gas. I've got an Omicron here. We'll use Special Forces and regular First Order TIE Pilot. I can't use the Datacron. Well, is there a Datacron I have for Relic 3 only? Let's see. Tenacity and Health Steal. Protection and crit damage. Whenever buffs or debuffs are dispelled from dark side allies at the end of that turn, they gain Tenacity up and Potency up. Okay. Hey, we'll use this one. Fair enough. Nest versus Gas. Hux leader. I forget what Hux leader does. Hux lead, you guys are agreeing on Hux lead. The basics do 50% more damage. Okay, that'd be great for First Order TIE Pilot. If all allies are First Order, General Hux gains Dominance at the start of the encounter and at the start of each of his turns. Dominance can't be dispelled. Dominance means that enemies can't counterattack. First Order allies have 100% counter chance and critical damage. Okay, so we're not going to get the heals from Crew Lead, but we will get the anti-gas counterattacks, which is nice. And First Order TIE Pilot is going to do more damage with his basic. Okay, I like it. I like it. Thanks, guys. Dicey says, hey, Padawan. What's up, Dicey? Good to have you. Good to have you. Tyranny's asking, how many characters do I have over 300 speed? Not many. I have 2 GLs plus 5 others over 300 speed. That's very good. You're doing awesome. I'll have to look and see. It's not many. Alright, so let's try this battle. Let's try this battle. See what Dominance is going to do for us. Alright, we go first. That's a good sign. Let's start off with the Mass Assist. Alright, AoE. Get some damage on all that protection. Basic with First Order TIE Pilot. Let's do the AoE to keep working on their protection. Ooh, nice damage. Man. Okay, we want to stun Rex so he doesn't do the cleanse. And then we want to kill Gas. I mean, kill Fives. Ooh, big damage, Hux. Alright, alright, alright. Let's get Fives out of here. Hux is putting out the damage under his own lead, my friends. Uh-oh, we can't have that. We can't have that. Oh, he doesn't have Dominance. He doesn't have Dominance, you guys. We got to get Hux Dominance back. That Dominance was really working for us with the no counterattacks. I should have brought in... okay, now we got Dominance. But there goes First Order TIE Pilot. Things are going south. This ain't pretty. They were both... 2 of them were dazed. I should have paid attention to that. All right, there goes Gas. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? Alright, now it's just Gas. Still have Dominance. Can we stun Gas? Yeah, we got a stun. But we're going to cleanse him. Oh, no, we didn't crit. That's good. Oh, yes! That worked. Bad banners. But that worked. Nice. Hux lead, you guys. Thank you for that. Hux lead is the best way to go. All right. Fantastic. All right, Night Sisters. What do I have left? I have nothing left. I tell you what, the only thing we can try here. We can try... who are we thinking of here? I'm thinking of a smuggler who for some reason... Okay, Kira. Here we go. Kira lead. Now this is just totally not gonna work, but I'm gonna try it anyway because it's something we have left. Watt and Nest. We're gonna put the Tank Tech on Nest to get rid of the tenacity down. She's still gonna get stunned and she's still gonna be unable to counterattack most of the time. But let's just put it in there, put it on auto, and see what happens. Nest for the Tank Tech, Culvin Traver. That's exactly what I was thinking. Paolo says, nice work, thank you. Dicey says, nice, thank you. All right, we saw it. And the only thing to say is bonkers, Culvin Traver. That's awesome. You're awesome. Nest will die to the plague. I agree. This is not going to work. But, it's the only relic character I have left. Okay, Tank Tech, let's be sure. Put it on Nest. Don't put it on Kira. All right, let's go. There's the stun immediately. There's the plague. Oh no! She's just getting... She can't... Her debuffs can't be cleansed even by the Tank Tech because she's got plague. Oh, that's not good. All right, Nest, you gonna be able to get the Health Steal going? Get the Health Steal going. Got to get you back up to full health. Full health. There we go. Getting back up to full health. There goes the plague. That's good. Back in action. Back in action. I need to get it off a zombie because we need to kill people other than zombie. Let's kill Talzin. That was a mistake from the get-go. From the get-go. Man, this plague is problematic, you guys. Probably Health Tech is better? Perhaps. Stop attacking zombie. Attack Talzin, please. She's got good health steal. Alright, Nest. You're earning your keep over here. But you still haven't gotten even one kill yet that matters. Oh no! There she goes! Right under the health. There she goes. Defeated. Good try, Nest. Good try. Also, don't preload to try Imperial Troopers. Well, I preloaded. Yep, I preloaded for sure. Oh, God. Should have went with Health Tech in hindsight. Perhaps. Perhaps. All right, well, that did not go well. And that's it. I mean, we'll try Imperial Troopers, but now that they're preloaded, that's silly. It's a silly thing to try. But we'll try it anyway. Okay. Ouch. Yeah, ouch is right. I should have stopped it. I should have read the chat. Don't preload to try Imperial Troopers. I should have read the chat. Alright, there's one life on Dark Trooper. There's a stun on... Okay. We got a turn. Let's take their turn meter away. Alright, we got to go after Mother Talzin. Now she's Relic. Who do I want to go after? I want to go after Night Sister Acolyte. Y'all, this might have worked if I had done Imperial Troopers from the start. Doggone it. Doggone it. Alright, we got to go after Daka now. Alright, use the basic to call the assist from Imperial from Dark Trooper. This has got to kill her. Oh no, it's not even close. She's got so much health, you guys. There go our buffs. There go our Dark Trooper. Oh, this might have worked. This might have worked if I hadn't been stupid and preloaded. Oh man, probably not though. Probably not. This AoE daze though. That's really clutch. That's really clutch. Would have been. Alright, well. Good fight, guys. Good fight. Both of us didn't think of Plague preventing Dispel. Yeah, I didn't think of it. And I'm teaching you guys how to use the Night Sister team, or rather, I'm learning with you how to use the Night Sister team. So I should have known. I should have known. But that's okay. Alright, let's get into this roster spotlight, you guys. Let's collect our juicy rank 2 rewards. 375 crystals. I'll take that every day, except for the days that I don't try. Here we go. Here we go. 425. 976. 577. Alex RG. Let's get into this. The Senate Geonosis. Oh, baby. I love to see the Senate. I love to see it. Geonosis, you're in there with Brian Thompson. I think he's still in there. Look at this. The Executor and SLKR. Oh, I love to see it. I love to see it. Now my time to shine. That's absolutely right, Alex. That is absolutely right. All right, let's look at the stats. Wow, 4.2 million. Looking sick. 2.3 in characters. 1.9 in ships. Gear donated. Holy moly. 4,056 gear donated. You said this is your time to shine, and you weren't lying. 4,056 gear donated. That is a generous donator. And you are in Chromium 1. Or that's where the highest you've achieved. You're in a Rhodium 5. Oh, baby. A Rhodium is tough. I was up in a Rhodium for one season, and I did not belong there. I did not belong there. Look at this Executor, rank 17 with a 5-star Executor. Let's look at this bad boy. Let's look at the capital ships first. You have Finalizer at 7 stars also. So you've got an Executor counter and an Executor. That's beautiful. Also the Chimera and the Executrix. Oh, baby. Let's look at this Executor first. Relic 8, of course. Gotta love that Relic 8. Rank 6 on all your abilities, and your crew ability is maxed out. Congratulations on this beautiful, beautiful Executor. That's awesome. Now let's look at your Bounty Hunters. I want to see what you're doing to get top 20 and probably better in your Fleet Shard. How new is this Executor? Tell us about when did you get it. Relic 8 on Slave 1, Relic 5 on Houndstooth, Relic 3 on Razor Crest, 5 and 5. That is a nice looking fleet. That is a very nice looking fleet. Let's look at your pilots. You've got 6 dot mods. Look at that. 6 dot mods on your boss. Looking good. Definitely looking good. Let's look at your we'll look later. We'll look later at other stuff. At mods. Look at this. Relic 7, Vader's. His ship is still number 1. This is a powerful ship, man. This has a lot of galactic power. Interestingly, no Malevolence or Negotiator. Maybe a newer guild. Yeah, Alex RG, tell us about your guild experience. It looks like you have been in guilds that were maybe doing the Hoth TB for a long time. And so you were able to, because if I do the math at your account age, we are looking, uh-oh, it's not what I meant to do. I gotta look it up again, hang on. 425, click on it, 425, 976, 577, search it. Stats. The Galactic War Battles won 7,887. 657 days. So you're not much older than my roster. You're not much older than my roster at all. Less than 2 years. Less than 2 years old. So this is a relatively young account. And you must have been in guilds that weren't getting a lot of get to. Let's see here. I have my Executor for 1 month. Last month unlocked. This month got to 5 stars. Congratulations. My account is 3 years old, but I wasn't playing for 1 year more or less. Dude, so you've gotten back up to the top 20 in your Fleet Shard? Even after you took a year off? That is bonkers good. That is really good. Here, I wanted to look at more ships. Let's not spoil the characters yet. It's like unwrapping a Christmas present. Seeing what's inside. All right. I'm interested in your first order fleet because that's what I'm working on right now. I'm interested to see what relic levels you took each of your pilots to. You took Finalizer to relic 6. Okay, you left First Order Officer at relic 5. Okay. Kylo Ren's command shuttle. 5, 7, and 5. I believe those are SLKR levels. I should know because I'm going for SLKR right now. First Order TIE Fighter, you've taken him up a couple relic levels. I don't know if that's because you like him as a character or if it's for his ship. Are you considering the First Order TIE Pilot Omicron? Because I personally think it's really good. Let's look at Look at this. This ship just came out recently. You've already got it 7 stars. You did a good job farming this ship. TIE Echelon? That's good. That's very good. So are you able to beat Executors with your Finalizer? I'm curious to know. I'm curious to know that. Man, you've got a lot of good stuff. Imperial TIE Bomber. Let's look at your Empire fleet. Because that TIE Bomber is done. It is farmed to 7 stars. It's a beautiful thing. Ooh, yeah, you got Gauntlet, TIE Advance, Imperial TIE Fighter, under the Chimera or Executrix, either one. That's exciting. I have everyone at SLKR Relics requirements level. Hux R6 for fleet, and First Order TIE Pilot because of Omicron and Datacron use. Oh, I got you. Okay, makes sense. Awesome. I'm asking questions too fast. I'm sorry. All right, who are we looking at now? We'll look at your Geos. Look at your Separatists. Look at that. Looking good. Coming along with the Vulture Droid and Gear 12 on all these scallywags. That's a beautiful thing. Is your guild doing Darkside Geo at this point? Because it looks like you've got, from your ships anyway, it looks like you've got Watt-ready Geos. Man, you got a lot of goodies. Let's go over to the character side of things and enjoy the beauty of SLKR. I hope that I have my SLKR by the time my account is your age. And I'm guessing you've had him for a little while. This is awesome. All 3 Zetas on Vader. Both Zetas on Piet. I want to get the other Zeta on Piet. I do. The days would be nice, for sure. Wow. 7, 7, 8, 8, 7. That's a lot of power on the top. That is a lot of power on the top. Yeah, Executor and SLKR. Nice roster indeed. Yeah, we started last month in Geonosis doing Darkside GeoTB. Congratulations! You're living up to your name now. That's awesome. Congratulations on that. You guys got some big accounts, including yours in Geonosis. Very nice. All right. We are looking. Yeah, there's the First Order TIE Pilot Omicron. I asked if you consider it, but he's already got it sitting there. My bad. And your Geos. Let's look at these Geos and celebrate your guild focus. Yeah, buddy. Gear 12 across the board. Both Zetas on Brood Alpha. I love to see it. Jedi Knight Revan with all 3 Zetas. I want to see your Jedi team. Yeah. Ooh, you got the Zeta on Jolee too. Very nice. Yoda, Jolee, Bastila. This top 5 right here. This is a great Jedi Knight Revan team. Fantastic. Looking good. I'm seeing some Phoenix in here. Because I know you got Thrawn. Let's look at your Phoenix. Whoops. I'm clicking too fast. Oh, you got the Omicron on Hera. Look at that. That's exciting. Tell us, have you gotten any holds with this team? Do you use it on offense or defense in Territory Wars? Let me know. Same here. I'm currently working on R8 on SLKR and getting his alt. My guild will be clearing CPIT next month. Oh, that's awesome, Terra Beast. That is awesome. Thanks, Terra Beast. I still have lots of things to upgrade. Alex, don't think of it that way. We all have lots of things left to upgrade. I want to focus on what you do have, because what you do have is amazing. You have a beautiful roster. It's looking really good. It's looking really good, especially for not being in a guild that was doing the GOTBs. You're growing super fast. You're doing really well. This is awesome. This is awesome. All right, let me just kind of scroll down here and get the full picture. Darth Maul. So you must be going for C then. Ooh, you got Darth Malak all the way to 7 stars also? That's awesome. Darth Revan and Jedi Revan. You have Darth Malak. Oh, baby. Padme at 7 stars as well. You got a Bounty Hunter team. Man, I'm loving this. Look at this roster. Yeah, Krennic. So you're going for C. I can't believe you're like the same galactic power as me, but you already have SLKR. You've already got the Executor. You almost got C. It's looking amazing. It's looking amazing. We have a wall of Phoenix Omicron on defense, but mine never got a hold. I got you. I got you. Well, that's cool that you guys have coordinated to do Phoenix Omicron on defense. That's really cool. Ooh, I'm seeing the Ewoks. Does this mean that you have a C-3PO? 6 stars on your C-3PO. You're so close. That's awesome. Let's look at these Ewoks. 6 stars on Chief Chirpa. You know when you get that 7th star on Chirpa and Wicket, you're going to have that C-3PO, baby. Oh, man. Good luck to you. Good luck to you, because that's a pain in the butt event. But C-3PO at 6 stars does a lot of good work. I was using mine at 6 stars. I was using mine at 5 stars, rather. Iden Versio, let's look at your Imperial Troopers. I'm always interested to see what Omicrons people have. Because unlike Datacrons, I feel like Omicrons were a really cool addition to the game. Especially if there's a game mode that you like and you can focus mostly on that game mode. Yeah, Piet. Oh, Fears is already there. Piet's already there. Veers is already there to the C. Isn't it Relic 3, I think, for C? Man, you're close to C, too. Too many good Omicrons? Definitely. My target now is C, then Gas, Starkiller, and more others. There's so much to go for. There's so much to go for. Oh, it's looking great, though. It's definitely looking great. I want to look at some of your mods here. Let's look at some of your speed. SLKR is the fastest. What kind of mods do you have on this beast? Speed and health. And he's rocking 569 speed. That seems really good. 176 speed from mods. I'm loving that. 22 speed. Congratulations. 23 speed. Congratulations on these mods. 24 speed, 32 speed there. 18 speed here on a health triangle, which is beautiful for a Galactic Legend. And then an offense triangle here with 18 speed. Oh, I love to see it. I love to see it. SLKR is zippy fast. And then you have a fast Thrawn. Let's look and see. 340? Oh my gosh, 340 on Thrawn. You've got him going so fast. That's awesome. That is the fastest Thrawn I've seen in a roster spotlight. I'm not saying that there hasn't been a faster Thrawn, but as far as what I've looked at, I haven't seen a faster Thrawn than that. That is fast. That is really fast. 310, over 300 speed on Bossk. That's incredible. You're doing awesome with your mods. Alex, I'm very impressed. This is awesome. Hux with a mix of speed and other stuff. 301, you even have Hux at over 300 speed. Very nice. Honestly, Dicey says, honestly, I would work on your core 8 before going for C. He was my first GL and it really disappoints. Oof. Dicey, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Piet is going fast as well. Piet with almost all 6-dot mods. Is this intentional so that you can get him slower in your ships, slower than the opponent's executors, or do you just not have these 6-dotted yet? 13 speed. 13 speed. Those are both pretty good. 12 speed. 32 speed. 16 speed on a crit damage. 15 speed on an offense. It's always good to see the extra speed plus the beautiful primary stat. Fantastic. Yeah, Dicey, he's talking about the Core 8. I believe that's an AP gains concept. Could you tell us, Dicey, who the Core 8 are? Because I think it's really solid. If I remember correctly, it's a really solid 8 teams that every roster should work on. But if I had to guess, I would say you're doing pretty good on your Core 8 already. At least got them farmed and partially geared, if not fully geared. I just switched mods between Thrawn and Piet and farming to get Piet's mods 6 stars. Aha, beautiful. So why the super fast Thrawn? Tell me about how do you use your Thrawn? I bet you can do amazing things with that Thrawn. Then Lionheart, hey man, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. Merry Christmas to you too. All right. All right, so fast TIE Fighter pilot. Yeah, I love TIE Fighter pilot. I've got mine going pretty fast too. 278, very nice. I'm also thinking about working on my base teams after C. I got you. Yep, that makes sense. The nice thing about C is, even though it's a lot to go for this just for gas, but you can solo gas teams with your C, and you don't necessarily need to build the team around him, you know? But I don't know. There's not a lot of ways to kill gas. There are other ways to kill gas for sure. Bounty hunters, Padme can kill gas. Gas mirror obviously works. CLS, that's probably the best way to kill gas. But C can do a lot of stuff. C can do a lot of stuff for sure. You're so far along towards C, I would definitely stick with it and finish C before you go on to do your next thing, because you're so close. You're doing really well. You're doing really well. Let's see here. Mara Jade, she's with the Omicron. It's a thing of beauty. Oh, you even have Second Sister going. Interesting. Do you have work in your other Inquisitors? Thrawn is to pass the turn to Vader. Can proudly say I have the Core 8. Way to go, Coleman Traver. Way to have the Core 8. Inquisitorius. Yeah, you've got some work in your Inquisitors. I wonder what you do with these Inquisitors. Did you do this just to get some progress in all those Inquisitor events that they kept throwing at us? Dicey says Padme, CLS, Empire, both Revans, Bounty Hunters, Gas, and GG are the Core 8. Oh, nice. Just the very solid teams which are better to have. Thank you for that list. That's very awesome. Yeah, those are very, very core teams. Very core teams. Hey, Padawan, glad to finally catch a stream again. Bimgus, glad to have you. Always glad to have you, sir. You're catching it at the tail end, but you're catching it, man. We're looking at a beautiful roster from Alex RG. I want to see offense, physical damage. I want to see physical damage. Boba Fett. He hits hard. He hits hard. Ooh, he's the highest physical damage with all crit chance. So when he hits. Damage 8592. Let's see here. David James says, oh no, I missed the stream. Merry Christmas, Padawan. Gonna go watch from the start. David James, glad. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Merry Christmas to you as well. Dicey, Empire is only an AP Gains guide to unlock R2-D2. I suppose it could be a team to upgrade, but the others are the main focus. See, I don't know. I'm not up on AP Gains lore myself. Look at this Dengar, you guys. I guess you got to have him at Relic 5. I'm looking forward to that. I like Dengar a lot. I'm looking forward to that for the Executor. There's a lot of things I'm looking forward to in the future. For sure. Mando, Beskar Armor. How do you have him modded? He's got quite a bit of physical offense. Modded for health. But he's got a good bit of physical offense to start with, apparently. 66-35. Let's see, what about special offense? Bimgus just got Executor. Congratulations, Bimgus. That's awesome. That's bonkers, man. Congratulations. Special damage, Palpatine. And then Hux. Interesting. Ooh, and then Revan. Physical offense, physical survivability, special offense. 10,388. That's a lot. That is a lot. All right, well, Alex RG, please, can you give us some advice from your experience to help others? What is one piece of advice that you would give to Free-to-Play Nation to build a roster like you've built? Because you've built a beautiful roster, and all of us are still building. But don't forget all the beautiful stuff that you have already built. My Beskar is bad modded. It's just 6 stars for ship. My Beskar is bad modded. Okay, your ship. Okay, this is just for the ship. I got you. Okay. Got you. Had to spend a lot of crystals, but I got it 1 month before I thought I would. Bimgus, if you're going to spend crystals, the Executor is a good thing to spend crystals on because it's going to earn you more crystals too. That is exciting, man. Very exciting. Very exciting. Whoops. I'm pushing buttons over here. I'm pushing the wrong buttons. I hope that didn't mess up for you guys. Okay. Oh, man. I love to see it. I love to see all this beauty. All right, we're going to wait for Alex's advice or words of wisdom that he wants to give. While I check one more thing, I want to see who is tenacious. Darth Malik, #1 in tenacity. Modded for all tenacity. And how much does he have? 143%. 99% from the mods. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then Hux. Hux has got a lot of natural tenacity, right? Yeah, 118%, and he's only got 15% from mods, so that's quite a lot of natural tenacity. Piet, interesting. Piet. He must have a lot of natural tenacity, too. I think I passed it. I must have passed it. Yeah, 100%, 19.21% there. Well, Alex, your roster is amazing. You're doing a fantastic job. Keep up the good work. Thank you for letting us take a look at that roster, my friend. The Senate Geonosis is, I'm sure, very glad to have you. Very glad to have you. Congratulations on Executor. Congratulations on SLKR. Very excited. And Bimgus, congratulations on Executor as well, my friend. Let's check Grand Arena and see if our opponent is doing any attacking. He is not. No attacking yet. I'll have to let y'all know how that all shakes out. I'll have to let y'all know. Well, that's going to be it for me, you guys. I am the Free-to-Play Padawan. I stream every Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern. And if you want your roster spotlighted on one of my streams, go to the Discord into the roster spotlight request channel and put your ally code in there and we can get your roster spotlighted. Alex RG, for his advice, says, my advice is to have a clear route, not changing it every time and trying to be focused and one goal at a time. That's great advice. Have a clear route. Don't change it all the time and focus on one thing at a time. One goal at a time. I like it. That's great advice. I need to remember that myself. I'm getting a little distracted here and there, but that's definitely good advice. Stay the course. Stay the course. All right, you guys, until next time, I want you all to remember that Jesus loves you. Merry Christmas.